Welcome to Legal Fraud Prevention School. That's kind of long. Okay, how about this? Welcome to Punching Attorneys in the Face 101. Literally. I mean, not literally. I did not mean to say that. Okay, try this one. Welcome to Legal Fraud Stopper School, the School of Legal Fraud Stopping. Okay. Welcome to my video today. Today I'm going to, guys, what the Eliminator Prosecutor package looks like. Now, we're not going to go inside and look at each document. I'm just going to kind of show you what you're going to get at checkout. And then if you want to see the individual documents, you can go to my YouTube channel and go to the instructional video playlist, and you can check out the instructional video for the lawsuit package that you're interested in. Make sure that you review anything in the instructional video playlist that has been updated, whether you're facing that or not. People get themselves caught up in, I'm not facing that, I'm not that. In this program, you learn how to control the court. We don't go to the table arguing their lies, because you already know what happens when you do that. And that's why you found me. So we're going to learn how to punch these people in the face. So I'm going to just do a screen share. And, well, before we get to that, there's a couple of things we want to talk about. Thanks for the people in the coaching group that provide real-time feedback. We're learning how to address the problems that occurred at the gate. Not the lies they said. For instance, if you're facing foreclosure, then you're going to be going after the people doing the foreclosure, the state, the judge, and the attorney, and you're going to be going after them for the real estate deed fraud. Okay, you know, the real estate deed fraud is when they violated the state law and failed to deliver your deed to your house, and then they registered in their office, and that registration of the deed allowed the first illegal lien to be put against your property. And the first illegal lien was your mortgage lien, and it was illegal because, think about this, if there were several people who owned property, all of the owners would have to be present to sign that lien, right? Yep, I'm just going to help you with that so we don't take too long. So the fact that the alleged lender accepted your signature on the illegal lien proves that you own the property already, and I smell stink. And so here's the thing. Now you got these fools down the food chain trying to take your stuff. The big fish at the top of the food chain already sucked you dry, and that's why you're out of money and in trouble in the first place. Oh, now these fools down. So why don't you hold these fools down the stream responsible for the crap back there, which is the reason why you're here? Because you can do that if you get out of their conventional program and do some unconventional shit. You can do that real easy. You can add the state, because the state is the one that is in control of your freaking deed to your property. And they got control of your property deed through real estate deed fraud because they failed to do what they were supposed to. Now, if your ass is before the judge, then you should be throwing this on the table. You should be throwing it on the table and addressing the fact that the state committed real estate deed fraud to take control of your property. But today we're going to talk about the Prosecutor Eliminator package. And the reason that we said all that was because all of this is a play on words. It's a play on words. The prosecutor's going after you. They saying you injured somebody. Wait. They saying that you injured the state or the government, because the government is actually the plaintiff in the So now it's all just a play on words, and they're going to just do what they do if you allow them to take you through their conventional system. So in my program, you're going to be going after them. Yeah, and that's going to turn things into a whole different ballgame. Now, this Prosecutor Eliminator package is pretty badass, and it's like having 4 lawsuits in one package. I'm not even lying. It's like having 4 lawsuits in one package, and I'm going to break that down to you how that works out. So let's just do a screen share real quick. Now, this is what the product looks like, the product page when you check out. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get all of these things listed here. Now, what makes this special, and it doesn't show in the words here, is the Prosecutor Eliminator package. This is the lawsuit package you're going to get as a file, download as a zip file, and you can't open it on your phone. In this package are the lawsuits that I put together for this situation and the demands for sanctions. The two demands for sanctions are like many lawsuits that you file inside of their action. So it's similar to a counterclaim, but it's not a counterclaim. It's actually a demand for $3.5 million because you can ask for whatever the hell you want to when you're coming in for sanctions. And you can change that to whatever million that you want. So you're demanding sanctions against the prosecutor in one of the demand for sanctions because the prosecutor is attacking you without jurisdiction. The prosecutor is attacking you using statutes and codes. Statutes and codes do not have the necessary elements to be considered a valid. They do not have enacting clauses, they do not have titles, or they do not have bodies. And the enacting clause is the most important part. It tells people from what authority the law came from and who's subject to following. We the people of the Constitution is the preamble, act, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so these statutes and codes don't have none of that. Has anybody Googled what a statute is? It's a damn policy. It's a policy put on the books and by a corporation, not by anybody that has any judicial authority to be doing shit to people. We're playing on words again. Remember I said that. It's a play on words. Statutes and codes are not valid law. So how many people are locked up because they violated a statute? How many people got their shit stolen? Okay, well, we won't get into that. Now, for the smart people who want to step up to the plate, you got something to use to punch these people in the face with. So the prosecutor lawsuit package has two demands for sanctions. One, because you're challenging the court's jurisdiction in a slick-ass way. And the other demand for sanctions, you're challenging the prosecutor because the prosecutor failed to do a reasonable pre-filing investigation under Rule 11, which is their own rule. And had they done a reasonable pre-filing investigation, they would have uncovered the fact that the statutes and codes are not valid laws and that the prosecutor is being paid by the state, and the state is the party that's supposed to be the plaintiff and that got injured, but there was no injury, and the judge is being paid by the state, the police being paid by the state, everybody being paid by the state except you fools that are watching this. Well, maybe the state assholes are watching it. Well, anyway, the state, if you're watching this, ring me up. You can come on my show or get involved in my video and put your side of the story out there. Because right now, I got two sides. I got my side, and I got all the people's side that's using my shit. So that's two sides, and those two are the same. So this package comes with a whole bunch of stuff, but those are the two main. Well, okay, so you got two demands for sanctions, and then you got the 42 U.S.C. 1983. That package you're going to use as a counterclaim. The 42 U.S.C. 1983 package you're going to use as a counterclaim. And basically, you're going to be going after them because they violated you with the day-to-day process and procedures they use to line your ass up in their situation. Not what they said or said or lies. You're going to sue them for the process and procedures. You know, having the judge involved when there's no injured party. You know, having them try to take your house when it was paid for with your signature at the gate. Yeah, you know, those kind of things. So this package is pretty badass, and you can see right here we added TRO to block federal funding. That's according to the Constitution. The spending clause in the Constitution says that federal government can block funding if the state's doing two things: violating the due process of the state citizens or violating civil rights. I think those were the two. Anyway, now the affidavit of state citizenship is included in pretty much most of my packages. That helps you reclaim your state citizenship, which removes you from their jurisdiction. The diplomatic immunity, this is outlines the instructions and how to fill out the application that you get from the post office. Now, the ring strategy is a collective steps in the process, and I want you to remember that the ring strategy is structured for the foreclosure, but what we're doing here is blocking the court process. So you need to look at that not from the foreclosure perspective, because it doesn't matter what the words are, because we're back to the play on words. At the end of the day, they're either trying to steal your shit or lock your ass up in jail. That's it. And this ring strategy is collective steps that everybody had to take, which gives you an idea if you're stuck someplace or after you got everything done, you want to see what other people kind of had to do so you can have an idea where you need to be and those kind of things. That's what this is for. And this is the 40. One of the things that I did different with this package, this is one of my premium packages and I'm just now learning how to do that, is I've added the prosecutor Eliminator playlist right here. So when you check out now, you can download the playlist. You can also download the instructional video playlist. That's what this is, instructional video playlist. And then I have a criminal defense playlist here that has other training videos in it. Yeah. We now have it set up for this package anyway, and so in the future, maybe for everything else. But right now, we're starting with this package. So you're gonna get the playlist, the instructional video playlist. It's going to be included in the download. So, but you still need to go to the YouTube channel and keep track of what's going on over there to make sure that you're getting that you're keeping up with that. This package is the bomb, and as you can see right here, it's on sale. I need to have about 5 more people invest in this package so that I can have the 10 that I use to decide if I have to make any changes. I need to have 10 people using my packages. And so I can decide if I need to make any adjustments to make sure that we're getting done what we need to get done, which is having them go sit their happy ass down. Thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you can get notifications when it's time to rock and roll.